Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting ready to get pulled out of the Matrix for the first time.
Yeah.
Is there like a liquid bath you have to put me in?
I don't know. I got some pills in my pocket if you want some.
Okay.
I can't guarantee they're blue or red.
Yeah, they'll kick in that fast.
Yeah, they're multivitamins, to be honest.
Oh, okay. No, it's the same thing.
Yeah. So are you a horse people? Are you one of them?
No, thank God.
Yeah?
No, in another life I was married. My
Really?
ex was freaking crazy about horses.
Yeah?
So.
Out here you were local?
No. I actually met out here. Lived in New York for a while, came back, and then, so I guess partially.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I like Ocala though, it's peaceful out here.
Yeah?
Minus the horse part.
I moved from St. Pete out to Zephyr Hills, which was a nice move. A lot
Change of
more
pace.
elbow room out there in Zephyr Hills.
Yes.
People are friendlier too.
Mm-mm.
It's weird. Once people spread out,
They get
friendlier.
nicer. That's so true. I moved from Orlando and it was the same experience.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of jokes about just like that difference, the crampedness, and versus getting space out here with lower rent.
Yeah.
Just less good places to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair trade-off.
I'd say. Yeah. So were you originally from Orlando?
No, I moved around a whole bunch growing
Really?
up. Yeah, a whole bunch. I used to live in Northeast. I went to high school in Northeast New Jersey, so
Gotcha.
I got a lot of friends like there. But moved a lot, and then I went to college in Orlando. So Florida's always been like a touch point for me, and then really locked in. I've been here now like 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Dang.
I just can't stand the winters. I had one too many.
I've never experienced a full winter. I think I've seen snow 4 times total.
It's a highly overrated experience. Don't worry, you don't need to go and get the whole experience. Go to like the Carolinas, you get like winter for a month and then you get out of it.
Yeah.
And it's nice.
That sounds pretty nice. My brother just put in, he and his family, they're buying a house up in Waynesville, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So
cool.
they're gonna, I guess they'll be North Carolina people. We've been in Florida my whole life. But
It's easy to do. I mean, shit.
yeah.
Weather's here, no income tax.
Yeah, I do love that. I just filed taxes today.
Oh gosh.
Last minute,
Last
of course.
minute?
Of course.
Today's last second?
I was gonna do it yesterday, but I caught up doing other things.
Oh my gosh, I had the same thing. I submitted on a Monday,
Oh yeah?
and I owed so much. I had to set up a payment plan, all this shit. It can be a nightmare.
Nice. I was risking it. Luckily, I write off so much mileage with the delivery stuff
Oh shit.
that I'm close to breaking even every year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I'm gonna figure out how to write off comedy next year.
Oh, it's entertainment, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
TNL.
it. I already track all my mileage. I might as well just,
Every
You know.
minute's a mile,
yeah.
or at least 10 miles. I don't know. 1 minute of comedy, that's like 20 miles. That's a drive.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Depends how good it is.
Yeah, I've driven far more miles than I've done minutes of comedy. That's for sure. How far are you from here? Are you
Right down the road. That's
Okay.
what I love about
Closer
this
to
5 minutes. Yeah.
downtown?
That's how I got this, towards downtown.
okay? That's perfect.
But that's how I got this gig. I basically dropped my kid off over there. I'd start getting coffee here in the mornings, met the owner, and it only took 6 months of insisting, but finally got them to say yes. They're like,
damn.
if we
That's
say yes, you'll shut up. So,
damn. Well, good for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep bothering them nicely.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
Well,
But it's been cool though, yeah. Comedy and horse country is like an oxymoron in a sense. So,
yeah.
trying to get those stern cowboys to laugh.
I feel like I enjoy the more, what'd you call it, more rural shows over city shows.
Yeah.
People seem appreciative to have entertainment.
Yeah, definitely. There's so little of it.
Yeah.
Orlando, it's like, oh, who's this schlemiel on stage?
Yeah.
Around here, it's like, oh, other people.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't think I know that person.
Yeah, and they'll actually sit quietly and listen to you talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
We get a pretty good balance of that here.
That's sweet.
Yeah. The music, they talk a little bit more, but that's normal.
Yeah, that's understandable.
And they're eating then, so
Yeah. I can't wait to try this food.
it's good. It's good. They got Mexican food. I've had only a couple things, I guess, but the tortas were good and quesadillas and very good.
Oh yeah.
There's really good Mexican food here, actually. There's a road, 40. It's like a little Mexico, if you may. There's like
Really?
a strip of 10. You know, they're so good. It's like restaurant, connected to a market, connected to a bank, you know, connect to a toy store.
Yeah.
All under
owned
one
by-
name.
Yeah, I figured. It's got to be one family.
Yes, one family. They hold most of the Mexican power.
That's beautiful.
No, yeah. It's calm out here. It's pretty.
Yeah, I like it. I'm glad we found a nice drainage ditch to hang out in.
Yes, yes. I feel like if this was flooded, we would be like, remember when we were doing an interview in there?
Yeah.
We'd be doing it underwater.
Yeah. Nice rocks in the background.
The view here is gorgeous, actually, through the trees.
Yeah. Dang.
And the sun.
You can barely hear the road.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So what got you into comedy? What was your
I dabbled in it in college.
Oh, really?
I had done some acting stuff. I always liked it.
Like theater or like short film?
Theater,
Okay,
yeah.
theater.
Just through school, nothing crazy. But started writing some material in college. A friend of mine had a mic, and I helped him out for like basically a summer. But then I stopped, and then when I moved here, I don't know, I just wanted, you know, meeting people in your 30s, like when you move cities, like pulling teeth. Everyone's
I
like,
bet.
we already got our social cliques, like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So it was actually a very good way to meet people. Like, I don't mind going to the bars, so it gets you in bars, you get to meet the other comics, whoever else is there. And it worked like a charm, to be honest. Like 60%, 50% of my friends I've met through, you know, that I made here in a couple of years I've been here, or through comedy.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
for social reasons.
Yeah. Hey, that's great. Most of my friends, my pre-comedy friends, have all moved away. So.
Pre-comedy friends.
Yeah, pre-comedy.
I like that.
Yeah,
Is
there's
that the reason you got into comedy then?
No. I really wanted to.
Knew I wanted to.
Yeah. I remember I was 25 listening to an old Joe Rogan podcast. And I heard it was one of the very first ones because I like just discovered Joe Rogan or the podcast. So I went back to the start and like listened through all the early episodes. And he had Tom Segura on there. Tom Segura was talking about how when he was 25, he started comedy. And that was so late. That's
Yeah,
like
that's
ancient
true.
to be starting comedy.
Almost.
And I was 25 listening to that.
And it
I was like,
clicked.
oh no, I gotta do this. And then it took me another 4 years to actually get on stage.
No, from
Yeah,
then?
yeah.
Were you writing and working a little
Not
bit? and thinking of
much,
it?
just a few random thoughts.
You just knew, like, okay, it's something I want to start.
Yeah.
When I started back, it was like wildfire. Just started
Really?
Was it like that for you? Just you got right into it, or slowly?
I was starting with like 2 or 3 mics a week.
Okay, that's good.
And
That's good.
then just like every 6 months I'd add another. So it'd be like 4 mics a week. And then I was doing like 4 or 5 mics a week by the year mark. And then,
Jesus.
yeah.
And then starting to get out of the city more and more.
Yeah, actually I did that pretty early just because I realized that was a way to impress the other comics.
Yes.
If you like
That's
go
true.
do something out of town and post a couple pictures.
Miami? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I went, my first trip was Atlanta.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That sounds glorious.
Oh yeah.
He just played Atlanta. Wow.
You know, it was funny, I was probably, I don't know, not that far into comedy, 10 months into comedy maybe. I went up there and I happened to run into another open micer, one of my fellow open micers from Tampa.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we just both ran into each other up there.
It's a smaller community and you think it's cool.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like, you know, you think all the comedians in Florida, it's like massive, but it's like, I think through the social networks in one way or another, I'm either 1 or 2 connections off from all of them. You know, the big ones, you know,
Oh yeah.
that are actually Florida comics, not touring through Florida. We have a lot of those here too, but.
Yeah. A lot of the big names have come out of Florida. It's always been a prosperous entertainment scene in general.
Well, you're saying with starting at 25, though, I feel like comedy is one of those awesome hobbies and sports that you can go pro in your 50s. I mean, I can't think of it, but there's got to be comics that became huge only later on in life.
Joey Diaz is one of those guys. It took him, you know, he was...
Sometimes you just get into your style at a certain age, and then it's hilarious. But if you made those jokes in your 30s, it'd be like...
Oh, yeah. Brian Holtzman is another one of those guys.
One. Yeah.
He didn't start popping until recently. Yeah, I think in retrospect, I realized what they were saying about like starting at 25 and you're ancient already isn't like really applicable.
No,
but at least it got the idea in my head.
Yes.
So,
yeah. I mean, there's some luck, but I think big thing is how well does your stage character line up with your character, and are those characters, you know, unique and funny, you know?
Yeah.
And some people, that's what I was saying, I really like about your humor, that I could see how you just pop up there just because, you know, yes, there's, you know, some minimalist approach to jokes and like comics and stuff, but you do it with awkwardness and tone that can only be yours. You have to talk, and I've talked to you in person, and I'm like, okay, good, he talks like that normal, like it's like, but that's what makes it believable and funny, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think if you got those and you're just real aligned with like who you are and who you come off as, then that's a sweet spot.
Yeah, it's I feel like I've discovered myself through comedy, as lame as it sounds.
No, you have to. You have to. If not, everything people pick up as kind of phony or like unbelievable. You have to be yourself. It's like you can't hide it.
So every year I go through and read like everything I've ever written.
Whoa, that's cool. Just to get a second view at it.
See what I need to rehash, see if there's something I just need to try again. And what I've noticed is as I read through like the years, now that I have like 5 years worth of jokes I'm reading through, I can see the voice develop.
Yes. I know what you mean, and now you can go back to older material and say it more with that, and it's funnier.
Yeah. At first I was just, whatever voice I was writing in, it was just like a generic. It was so generic.
Like movie phone like, or?
Yeah, kind of.
A little
bit. Even just like the wording choices.
Yeah.
It was like, felt like, I don't know, some high school kid trying to write impressive
jokes.
An impressive essay for his teacher or something.
They've all got to line up like, that's why if you have like a high-pitched voice, I feel you got to be like a complainy person. You know, that like, you know,
there's this guy Nathan McIntosh out of New York.
McIntosh,
yeah, he's
complainy, kind of like that.
High-pitched complainy is beautiful.
I have deep voice, so I have to do the like, really, like sarcastic, or like, you know, gross a little bit, or grimy. That's probably the better one. I have a lot of grimy jokes like that.
Do you feel that comes easy to you, or
unfortunately
feels natural?
Yeah, unfortunately it comes too easy.
Gross, grimy guy.
Well, I always say I'm a great guy, but my humor's horrific. It's just horrible. Like my humor should be in jail, what I find funny, and I literally have to filter 90% of it. Yeah, just to, you know, say, you know, legal. But
I feel you.
But yeah, no, it goes that way. It tends to.
Yeah, I feel like I've only had to filter out maybe like 20%.
No, that's good. That's nice. Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah,
20%.
It's pretty sweet. I've also said some horrific things on stage. Well,
you got to go out there too.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I regret saying them, but I've definitely, you know, put some bad taste in some mouths.
That's you got to push the boundaries on stage. What is it like of the 15 ways you can laugh? One is just shock, you know, just absurdity. I think that's it.
Have you been listening to Jerry Corley, the joke doctor?
I know the guy. I haven't, but I've looked up like I forget the number, the 14, whatever ways that and it is really well thought out, and you're like, yep, that's right. That's a kind of different joke, and that helps because I was like, shit, I only do like 3 of these consistently. You know? Yeah,
I need to review that. I try to review that every once in a while.
You know what's something I've been trying to do? It sounds so easy and no one does it, is like sound effects. You know, they're cheap, you know, it's a second. It really can drive home a bunch of laughs. And you look at someone like Fuzzy, that, you know, every little, you know, sound effect he does is just hilarious. I don't know, it's like something I'm trying to get into, but it feels like you have to be someone that can do accents and, you know, and impersonations and stuff. But yeah, they're so cheap. Just to add to the end of a little joke. And no one, I don't use them a lot.
What I really should be working on at some point is the act out.
The act out? What's that like to finish?
Just some sort of physical movement that adds to the punchline or the tag, or it could be its own tag. Oh yeah, I'm
locked in.
Stagnant.
I like that. Yours, static, stagnation.
Yeah. But that's where I'm comfortable.
No, but that's where it hones. I feel movement is very, confident, comfortable. You have that awkward, stuck in time look, like locked in there. I used to be too kind of animated. And
Really?
I had to touch it down, and I noticed, even on big punchlines, I noticed that the softer I did the motion, but still gave it, there was normally a motion to help fill the gap of some kind of punchline.
Okay.
Kind of like really sure that everyone knew I was talking about this version of the word.
Gotcha.
But on the times I did it like really strong, no one would laugh. They'd be distracted by the motion. So I noticed like being real subtle with that helped, at least for me.
Yeah.
But it is tough though. Yeah, acting out, little things like that. I like pointing and stuff with the audience. That's always annoying.
Yeah. It's funny. I'm so minimal with it. When I see a still shot, like a picture from
it's the same.
When a show, if I do have a hand motion, I know exactly what part of what joke I'm in the middle of.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Because like all my hand motions are exact.
To the
They're
T.
completely planned out.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I could tell you have that. Delineation. They're just breaking it down like that. It's cool. It's thought out.
Thanks.
Even your mic hold, I've noticed it's like the point. It's like the blessing. And I bless you.
Yeah. Yeah. You said we got wireless tonight, right?
Yeah, wireless mics.
Those always make me a little nervous.
Why?
Because I don't know what to do with my right hand without a
that's
wire
true.
to hold on to.
I got a 1/4 inch. We can connect it to nothing if you want. Just gonna hold it there.
I've thought about that. Actually, I thought a good, like my Shark Tank pitch would be for a fake wire coming off of wireless mics.
So you got something to twirl?
Yeah.
I mean, the market size for this is minimalist.
I'd probably sell like 10 or 12.
10 or 12 to very happy customers. Definitely. We'll at least break even, guys.
Yeah.
Who wants a piece?
I'll give them like 50%, whatever they want.
You know, it'd be funny, like a Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Because Blockbusters used to be a fun experience. I'd go on dates, we'd waddle around for 45 minutes, bump around each other, watching, finding a
reading
movie.
the backs of movies.
So I'm just saying, let's just make a fake Blockbuster. You can go and do that. You don't actually choose anything. You just go and flirt for 45 minutes, and you get out and get out of there. And then you go watch Prime at home.
Yeah. I feel like Netflix could definitely pull that off. Or Prime, either one. Just having a physical location.
Yeah.
Just to physically look at what's
there
in the digital world.
It's like the restaurant menu that never stuck. They got the QR code, they got everything, even through COVID, but people are still like, man, I want the bloody menu. I don't know why. Like, put it in my hands.
Yeah. I want to touch the last person's grease.
Exactly. I need that. It must be a little dirty.
Yeah.
It's more communal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's something about tactile. It's just better, man.
Yeah, there's, you can't overcome, millions of years of, genetic evolution to have these like physical needs and instincts. You can't wash that over with, a screen. And I don't know about you, I get out of the house to get away from screens and stuff. So
that's good. I'm trying to cut back, constantly trying to cut back.
Yeah, no, I mean, especially in comedy and everything, it's tough to. You almost got to be not plugged in all the time, but there's a motive to,
Yeah, it's. I feel like without comedy, I would definitely have an easier time. I would be a Luddite.
Yes. No, if it wasn't comedy, you'd be in some shed, putting bombs together or something.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got into it. Stick into it. Never give up on comedy.
Yeah, I'm glad you know me that well.
I just put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. Yeah, I've read some manifestos in my day.
Oh, no, I believe it. I looked them up. It's good. It's good. It's good writing. It's good writing.
Yeah, they have some good thoughts in there.
You going to change your mind on the Latinos anytime soon, or no? No, that one's not going to budge there, Carlos. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
No. This is how I'm starting my next manifesto.
Yeah, it's called a podcast nowadays.
I love it.
Yeah. Dang.
How long you been doing the podcast?
This will be episode 29.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've done like I'll do a stretch and then like take some time off. So like every year I'll do like a 10-ish episode
10-ish
stretch.
Episode. That's a lot. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the last in the 20s.
Yeah. So this will be the start of my 4th stretch of episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there like different themes or questions you do in any
No,
one?
I don't really have any questions.
I was wondering. I was like, is he gonna ask? I don't know.
No, just casual conversation. And if there's any weird parts, I just cut it out.
Just cut it out.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
Yeah, I used to take the time to actually like cut out people's ums and stuff.
Oh, no.
That was way too painful.
It'd be impossible. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
My resting like tone is
Yeah.
it's bad.
Yeah, there was one episode I used to do hour-long episodes.
Whoa.
But I ended up cutting out about 10 minutes of this guy's ums. It was so painful. He'll never watch this one, so I don't.
No, I use the ums a lot
He knows.
to do pauses in the comedy and stuff.
In comedy?
In comedy, I use it intentionally for little, like I wasn't sure what to do, before the punchline. So
Okay.
I,
Well, that seems good if it's for timing purpose.
yeah, or to just like, almost helps guide that, I was nervous when making that decision, and
Yeah.
here comes the punchline decision. So I blocked her.
Okay.
A little uncertainty etched in there.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, I like the podcast idea. 'Cause I feel a lot. I feel for writing, it's great because it's very out there, it's scattered, and you and I are influencing ourselves different from how we would just sitting alone.
Oh yeah. I have probably at this point of the 28 episodes that I've done so far, I've probably gotten 3 jokes total.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably work harder on that. But really what I want is those clips.
The clips. What's that? Like little small?
The reels. Yeah.
Oh, the reels. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The short form content.
Man, that I'd love to get into. I have a bunch of ideas for that stuff. It's the editing that scares me.
Really?
I don't want to be there. I'll click, track,
yeah.
and you see those movies where it's like, they clip every 3 seconds, and it works.
Yeah.
I get it. Like you're zoomed in, you're zoomed out.
Oh yeah.
But I just think of doing that scares me. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm getting more into that, like the having to keep people's short ass attention span.
Yes.
It's difficult.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
That's why I like your clips. They're short, but your editing's nothing. It's the start and finish.
It's just 10 seconds straight through.
Yeah, it's efficient.
I'm starting to do more of the like it's zoomed in for the first second, then it zooms out.
That does help too on certain things when you do awkward face and it does the zoom in. It's like, fuck, that does work.
It does.
It
I gotta
does,
do
sadly.
more of that. It's just a little extra work I gotta put in each time, but if it gets me, like double the views, I guess that's worth
and
it.
the tools for that stuff are changing exponentially now. Video editing, AI, all that stuff. It's amazing.
I pay for the good stuff too. I got the Adobe membership.
Oh, smart. Yeah, no, you need it. And there's there's even like some automated editing stuff. There's obviously like automated animations of stuff.
Oh yeah.
You see everyone's flyers suddenly became like AI overnight.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I mean, it works too.
Yeah. That saves a lot of human time.
Yes. Spend the rest of the time getting lazy and fat.
Yeah.
Like our true destiny.
Yeah, we'll all be in Wall-E eventually.
Oh, one could dream.
Yeah.
Permanent soda, just the soda ball that there's not a bottom to it. Just funnels up. That'd be nice.
Goodness. What a future we have to look forward to.
There will be some people. Like I said, we still have our instincts.
Yeah. Well, some of them.
People still going to be crazy horny, so
yeah.
that gets you in shape pretty fast.
Yeah, that's going to be the last thing we lose as a species.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know though. With the stats on birth rates, maybe
they're going down too.
Yeah, I think that's just horniness being redirected into the screen.
It's just horniness broke. It's, it's not as affordable as it used to be, but you're right though, it'll be like our last instinct we overcome. We got rid of greed and jealousy, and guess I should get rid of this boner, guys, right?
Yeah, I've generally considered myself anti-AI, and then every once in a while I'll use it for something, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's pretty sweet.
It's pretty useful. It's really useful.
Yeah.
Like anything, it's got to be done, responsibly. I compare to the internet, like a lot of bad shit came out of the internet. Black markets, I don't even want to say what you can do on there.
Bad chat rooms you don't want to wind up in.
Groups that shouldn't be groups meeting on there. All the illegal activity. And then amazing stuff, raising awareness funds, education, it's going to have both. But yeah, I think more than anything, this one we really got to be very conscious, and it's tough. But like, you need international like policy on this stuff, I believe.
Yeah.
But that is very difficult to do, because it's like the U.S. doesn't want China to have the best AI. China doesn't want the U.S. to have the best AI. And if Iceland decided to build a big enough data center, they could be the top AI. It's not like, anyone can do it almost. And yeah, if you've got the smartest AI, God knows what's ahead of us.
The thing that always blows my mind, I know it's so simple, but just every once in a while it hits me that not everyone's looking at the same internet.
Yes.
If you're in a different country, because I don't mess with like the IP, whatever they're called.
VPN or anything.
VPNs, yeah. But I forget that that's even a thing.
It's real. I've been to China. I went to China once, and literally you type in Dalai Lama, and it's like international terrorist. Like, yes, like it's gonna, and there's tons of stuff you can search, it just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And there's no social media. It's like basically,
I've heard that.
Or
like Facebook doesn't even exist for them.
Yeah. For TikTok,
wild.
they limit it heavily, even though it comes out of there. It's kind of crazy.
Good for them.
Yeah, I know, but it's like double whammy. It's like the drug dealer doesn't use his own stuff,
Oh yeah, they got it. They got that right.
There's a premise there on drug dealers and China trading to the U.S. or something.
Oh yeah. Okay, we only got a minute left, or 43 seconds. Anything you want to say to the dozens of people that'll be listening to this?
Fucking big fan of Miles, honestly.
Oh, shucks.
Super original. I think it's like cheating knowing him now and being on the podcast. Because later on I'm going to be like, yeah, I taught him everything he knew. He was completely lost before he found me. But yeah, I'll just be a lonely guy running the host. But I'm not doing this professionally, but I love hosting, I love writing, and I love people getting better. So if you're here in Ocala, we got mics. We got weekly mics now, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
So really what's the Tuesday
something.
mic?
Tuesday one is at 4 Barbecue. It's connected to the mall. Brand new restaurants, massive.
Okay.
It's got like 150 people seating, and they have like dedicated seating area for food and for entertainment.
You're blowing my mind that there's even a mall in Ocala.
It's a hopping place, man. That's where I get all my jeans and X's.
Hell yeah! Thanks for doing the pod.
No, thank you. Appreciate it, man.
No
this is
problem.
awesome.